Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk about smiling and learning. A few weeks ago I posted a video about that if you fake a smile for 1 minute, your facial muscles stimulating two nerves which will release a signal to the brain. Person is happy and the brain will decide and choose to release serotonin, which is the happy hormone. And if you do this for 1 minute, you provide yourself with a lot of happy hormones for a very long time. If you do it for 5 minutes a day, you basically will be mostly happy all day by only faking 1 minute of smiling. And after 30 seconds already, you smile automatically. I know what I'm talking about. Even if I force myself to smile for 1 minute, after 30 seconds, it comes automatically. And you stay in a happy mode. So it works similar with learning. A friend of mine called me a few days ago. She said, well, I found this amazing technique of tapping the thymus gland, which is positioned here behind the sternum. The thymus gland is providing a growing body through childhood and young adulthood with health. It's producing antibodies, it's producing well-being over there. It reduces itself during your adulthood and when you age especially. But if you tap on it, you a little bit activate it again. It's not running fully again, but it's really like knocking on the door. And by tapping on it for half a minute, you again release stress. You have a happy feeling. The other thing that happens if you do this for a while, again, the nerves send message to the brain, person is in a well-feeling modus. Not only happy, but feeling well. What happens is that the brain opens up and says, I'm ready to learn. So if you start here tapping to release anxiety and stress and to say, I want to calm down, you go like this. You send message to your brain, I'm ready to learn. And a friend of mine just took it one step further on learning texts and difficult parts of music by tapping in the rhythm of the music or the text. Let me show it on one example. I picked a difficult piece of literature, which is Shakespeare, and I chose sonnet number 33. I just didn't wear my glasses right now, but I will read it out to you without tapping. Is full many a glorious morning have I seen, flatter the mountain tops with soaring eye, kissing with golden face the meadows green, gilding pale streams with heavenly alchemy. This is it with just reading. If I would have wanting to learn this, I would go, full many a glorious morning have I seen, flatter the mountain tops with sovereign eye, kissing with golden face the meadows green, gilding pale streams with heavenly alchemy. Like this, I learned texts and music much more easier because I was a horrible learner in school. Really had difficult, especially in sciences, especially chemistry. And it was hard to learn numbers and or vocabulary and everything. If I would have known the tapping technique by then, I would have been a much better student. But why talk about what ifs? If you continue doing this, and it should be like a soft knock, it's not stroking, it should be like a little resonance behind your sternum when you tap. And do this for a while. And if you have to learn something, by heart, if you have to learn music or whatever, just try out the tapping technique by tapping in the rhythm of the language or the music. It helped me a mile because the body builds up a body memory together connected with a well-being feeling. So you have the body memory of the text and the music, plus the message to your brain, person is well-being and is now in a process of learning. How about that? So I could only give you this, thing that helped me through really difficult music pieces or long dialogues of texts on stage during my times on stage. So this is a great help if you're stuck in something or something just doesn't go into your brain, because if you're trying to learn with, I'm not feeling well, but I have to learn this by tomorrow, your brain shuts down automatically. If you could send a message to your brain, I'm in a well-being modus, it's much easier to learn. Does make a lot of sense, does it? That's all I wanted to tell you today. It's something that helped me miles in my theater life. And why should I keep it to myself if somebody can have a benefit from it? That's all for today. And don't forget to enjoy your life.